Hey, hello everyone! I am PyroFalkon, joined today by the Akamura.
That's backwards.
And this is... Oh gosh, maybe my gain should go down a little bit. This is House Flipper 2, which, is that in early access at this point? I can't remember.
No, it's out.
It's out? So House Flipper 2, the sequel to House Flipper 1. Akamura is the one who is in control. Yeah, go ahead and turn down my gain just a smidge back to where you had it. No, you don't need to Alt-Tab, just on the... Yeah, there you go. I know. Like I said, I make it look easy. I'm always more explosive during live than I... like, my blathering is more explosive live than it is when we... I think you turned me down just a hair too much.
Oh, no.
I know, my balance is funky.
We can't
Maybe it's
have
this microphone.
anything in Detroit.
So the Akamura is the one in control because she
Yes.
makes good-looking houses. And
Yes.
in House Flipper 2, she has played a lot already. She has finished the
Yes.
campaign, I guess. There's a bunch
now.
of miscellaneous jobs where you can just clean or redo houses to customer expectations. Luckily, those jobs are repeatable, so we're going to show you a couple projects that the game wants you to do, and the Akamura is going to actually flip a house from scratch. But first, she is giving a tour of the house she has made for us, real us, what our real-life preferences would be.
Yep. So here's the tacky bed and the tacky bedroom that
Yes.
we live in. Open
Can
this
I
up.
just
Hi,
point out
neighbors.
real
Hi,
quick,
neighbors.
there's a lot of new knickknacks with House Flipper 2, and the
Yes.
little train set that she has there.
Would work if I could get it to.
Yes, the train actually goes, but you sort of have to really finagle it to make it functional.
Yes.
But it's cute. But that's one of the new knickknacks. I love the knickknacks.
Yes. We've also got some postcards here. Go in here. Here's the hallway. This is Pyro's office for right now.
Yes, I would legit have an office like that. She used my input to design my office. That's the
Kitties.
colors
They
I
need
like.
to-
I like dark
They need to
green
get
on
the
walls.
curtains to work because you can only see them from one angle now. But kitties.
Kitties.
Got
And also,
games.
don't forget the waifu figure on the desk, which I must have.
Yes, Ruin.
Yeah.
We got
Is a
Starry
Ruin.
Night. We got this because you're obsessed with Sons of Anarchy.
Not obsessed with Sons of Anarchy, nor am I obsessed with the Mayans MC, even though I've watched all those episodes and
And
talk consistently about it.
we got the Troubleshooter's Creed over here
I'm here because what?
because you broke it.
Pretty accurate. That's as close to a Quote 27 poster as we're going to do.
Oh,
Genergy
before you
likes
leave
those
a room,
curtains.
you should turn the lights out. Curtains.
Yes.
They're very nice.
Real quick, could you highlight the wiring bit? Because
Oh yeah, so
that's a cool
here's
thing
your
that they've
tools.
added.
You can edit the wiring.
Yes. In
This-
House Flipper 1, you sort of had to use the what would you call it? Like the pre-designed wiring, but here you can sort of add your own fixtures however
Yep.
you want.
So all these lights, because they're connected to this switch, when I flip it, they all come on. I can remove them. See, I can with R1, I could just boop. And now when I E,
Wow,
It's
the
only
game
connected
is
to those.
shockingly quiet.
so E. E, yep. So
I
we're
thought it
just
played
gonna-
music.
It does.
And the poster on the wall there
So we're just going to
of
reconnect it.
Starry Night, that is my favorite painting in real life. I even have one here in the living room of real life. And you can add your own pictures, just like in House Flipper 1,
Yep.
and make posters and prints of anything you want.
Yep,
which
like
is
in
cool.
reality, I have a couple of live, laugh, love signs, and I put them in the game. See, here's the bathroom. Now, mind you, this is before I turn the lights on. You can see the,
Oh, we have color-coded towels? Awesome.
yes, it's awful in here. I've made it this way. Let's blind ourselves. So, yes, I have this in the bathroom.
You only live once. Lick the bowl. And Akamura actually has a sign like that above our toilet in real life.
Yes, like the bowl. We have all the hair products one needs when you're as hairy as we are. We gonna
God, we are so hairy.
stop blinding ourselves. So here's the hall shelf.
And while you give the tour, I'm gonna grab a drink.
Now the layout and some of the things are pre-built, if that makes any sense. Like, I didn't build the stairs, I just customized them. And the layout is how it came. And this I changed a little bit, but I kept it the way it is. This is my little brother's room. He's got a fancy little handle. So when he's not at college, because he got accepted to college, he's in here. It's a nice green room for him to do work and play. Oh. And then these drawers actually open and you can store things in them.
Raphael is asking, where is Nisi's place?
There are no items for pets yet.
Boo!
That's what I said.
Maybe she's just sleeping in the hamper.
These orange sheets are kind of an inside joke. I did buy him orange sheets once. And we come down here, and the kitchen looks a lot better than it did because my stupid ass decided, let's make everything light blue. So when you come down the stairs in the morning, you immediately want to die.
Oh, by the way, what you are seeing right now is medium graphic settings.
Yes.
We had it on
We
Ultra,
got,
but we can't stream it that high. So just to keep 60 frames a second, I think the game looks pretty damn good, even at medium.
Yes.
Let
we're
alone
just gonna
high and Ultra.
hover on this. I do own a suspicious amount of cowboy romance novels, so naturally
What?
that's carried over.
Since when?
Yes.
Really?
You remember that time I went with the Goyles to the one fair? Like, it was like some kind of potato festival or whatever. There was a local library that was just like selling off all of their old books.
Okay.
And they had just a deplorable amount of cowboy romance novels. And I'm like, I will absolve you of this sin. So now that sin lives in our bedroom.
How many of those covers have abs on them?
Yes.
Okay.
We
Continue
come over
the tour.
here, because this is also my little brother's house too. We have all these things for him to play D&D with.
I forgot
We have the
that
DDR pad.
P1A plays D&D.
Oh yeah, you can see my legs. Yep. We've got this painting looked nice in the store that is in the game.
Oh, and for slight representation thing, Akamura just looked down. There are two body types,
Yep.
masculine and feminine, so you can look down and see your
Yep.
boobs if you want.
I have not changed this area at all. This is as it comes.
I kind of like that, except we don't have a dryer. We just have the washer. I mean...
Yeah, we should probably put a line out or something.
Yeah, we don't want to just throw our clothes over the
Oh yeah, back
fence.
here, if Pyro gets sick of the both of us, he can come out here and have a sit. Let's see here. Oh yeah, I also have this live, laugh, love sign.
It's all shits and giggles until someone giggles and sheds. That's above our number 2 monitor.
Yep, and that's exactly how it's laid out. We come over here, we have my jacket and Pyro's trench coat. We've got
I got
his
your back on that,
shoes
Ginger.
and a pair of Docs for me. And then I do own an umbrella that looks just like this. Here's our keys. Fob for Pyro because he's the one who knows how to drive, and I shouldn't. And backpacks for both Pyro and Lysander, my little brother. Then we come in here. Presumably this would be my area, but there's not much here. We're just gonna go out the garage. I painted the house blue. This is a magnolia tree that if Pyro wants to open his curtains and look outside, he can have a look at. It's nice, bright and pink.
Yeah, real me would love to live somewhere where we can access the first floor and I can look out onto green. I've been in this 3rd floor apartment for nearly 20 years and I miss being on the ground.
I cannot take responsibility for this area. This was pre-build. I got a nice little barbecue. And then I did put some furniture in this gazebo. And these little froggies. And this fountain.
Frogos. The cool thing with this is
And I put
also
this out.
just like House Flipper 1, you can use any house as your office house, your personal house. Eventually, once you have enough money, you can buy a house. I mean, the game is called House Flipper. The point is to buy a shit house, turn it into a good one, and sell it for a profit for the business aspect. But you can always just buy a house and then convert that to your personal space and do whatever you want. Like when I play this game, I intend to do that because I don't particularly care for this house. It's kind of nice, but I wanted something different.
Yep, I have a reading nook. I'm sitting in it.
A reading nook. Akamura is also having a lunch. She's being good to herself. So, there might be a few stoppages here and there. Hashtag Akamura eat. Raphael suggests that Nisi's place is the entire house, which is accurate.
Yep. It is her home.
If
We have a picture with a cat.
I am sure they're going to add pet stuff eventually, and I know when they do, Akamura is going to go ham on
Oh god, yeah.
giving Nisi a whole space.
Now we come in here, and here's another nook area for me. Another romance novel.
Cowboy romance novel.
Yep.
I love
Well, that one's a supernatural.
I love the clutter because you definitely would be the type to put the book on the windowsill and forget about it.
Mm-hmm.
You're gonna sun bleach the cover, but you've
Yep.
just forgotten it's there.
Oh god, I lit that. Whoopsie. Go out.
You lighting a candle next to the curtain? You have an open flame next to the curtain?
Well, fine, I'll move it. Jeegus.
It's probably fine.
There.
Have ourselves an air conditioning unit right up there, so it
Yes.
stays nice and cool in there.
Yes, the windows over here do not open because they don't need to.
Yes.
No pollen. No pollen.
That actually sounds really nice, because especially right now, I'm having a
can't
lot of
open
trouble
this one, though.
sleeping because
But,
of pollen shit.
It's really hard to see, but you have an air purifier under your desk in the dead
Ooh.
space.
Nice.
So I thought of everything. Oh, by the way, here's your writing laptop.
Wow, you have really added a bunch of details to our lives in that.
Yes.
I like it. See, this is why the Akamura is in control. I would not have thought of 99% of this.
Yes. I think of all the things.
I'm very bad about games like this, including even in The Sims, where I don't enjoy putting the clutter to make it lived in on the different surfaces. Even though that's the point, it's just not something I think of. Because when I play games, I'm very function over form. I'm very like, the clutter adds nothing to the game. There's no score, therefore why bother? But then my houses don't look as good.
Yeah, I deliberately gave us a small sink with hardly any space on either side to stop us from leaving dishes in the sink. And as you can see, it is not working. There's a dishwasher right here.
Also realistic.
Freezer.
Legs.
Yeah, I got leggies. I did that, huh?
Wow, they even have the detail of having you have double patched knees. Since you're going to be on your knees so much. I did that when I was at Walmart, too.
Yes.
I was on my knees most of the time.
So this is the office for right now. We will be adding more things as they add things to the game. Next is a Halloween update, which means we are getting burnout with stuff. Okay. Let's do a quest. Let's re-roll a quest.
Reroll a quest.
Afterparty Aftermath. Hi! I make some extra money by renting my garage to aspiring bands. Nothing big usually, but last weekend the Meowing Stones gave a concert for my garage. Can you imagine? I was so excited. I've always wanted to run a music club, and this is the closest I've ever got to living the dream. Yet I realized that the cleaning part is not something I'm waiting for. The after-party went so wild that my living room is in a sorry state, to be honest. The front man offered to pay for everything, so it's the perfect time to modernize the interior a bit. Can't wait to see my new and clean living room. P.S. My roommate says she packed some delicate stuff before someone could destroy it. Can you set it up nicely? Thanks. So we're going to start this from scratch.
Ew, did you just pop a Chivo?
This job looks familiar. I'm getting deja vu.
I like the new
So-
mascot. There's a little Oh my god.
Yeah.
It looks like a yard sale that everyone just decided to stop having halfway through.
Let's walk through it. Somebody just straight up destroyed this fucking chair.
Oh my god.
There's a
I haven't seen this one yet.
Yep.
Holy crap.
Let's just lean that up against a fucking fan, guys. Great. Good work.
Jesus.
So that's the venue. Oh my god, there's so much fucking paint.
Handprints of paint on the locked door?
Oh, that's gonna be hard to get out.
Holy crap.
Oh, we're getting a call.
Hi, Love here. So,
Hi.
tell me how you're doing. Everything's fine and dandy. I gotta tell you, I'm still a bit tired after the concert. We had such a blast. But you can
Blast
probably
is
tell
right.
that by the look of the house.
There's a lot to
I
do.
know, But about that, I got good news for you. My roommate Kate asked to have nothing done with her room. So, that's one thing less on your list. Because, you know, my bedroom...
There's a
needs
watermelon
work
in your
done.
closet,
Not from
dear.
the party, just from, like, a regular life. But it's cleaner than the rest of the house, I promise. Oh, and Kate's
We'll
room
see
is
about
the one
that.
on the right when you go upstairs. Anyways, you got a lot on your hands. And I think my manager is waving at me. So I'm gonna leave you so we can both do our job. Have a great day. Bye.
Whoa, that room is absolutely spotless. Is that Kate's room?
Yep. Thank you, Lord Jeebus, for sending us Kate to have her roommates back and leave us a nice clean room.
God, the rest of the house looks like someone set off a paint bomb in it.
Mm-hmm.
Like dye packs. Like someone robbed a bank, brought home a shitload of dye packs and stolen money, and then they all went off at once.
So we're gonna start just collecting some garbage.
Ugh. God. It feels like this part of the game's faster. Some of the things from House Flipper 1 were streamlined, which I like. Actually, there wasn't trash collection in the first one, was there?
Was.
Was there? Okay. It's been a while since I've played it. I don't remember.
There wasn't trash collection with a bag, I think.
Okay, that's what I mean. Because I remember
Someone whole ass left their phone.
there was a
Oops.
whole thing about
My
cleaning
phone
up
now.
bugs and or glass.
Yes,
but
that is
was
still
all
in the
I
game, but
remember.
not bugs.
Okay.
All right, we got that going on. We're gonna put this down long enough to. Nope, that's fine.
You get extra money for... You do. You get $5 for...
$5
making
for
a
taking the trash
basket.
out. Speaking of trash. Good God. Someone stop for Starbucks first. Could you imagine just sitting in this paint? Just fucking...
I can't imagine knowingly stepping in it and then just continuing to walk.
Why is there toilet paper out here?
On the floor, in the paint. Jesus.
How much takeout did y'all fucking order? Shit.
Oh, man. I love that the jobs all make you unhappy.
Okay, so
haven't-
so we can just get rid of all these heckin' chairs.
Seen all of the jobs yet, but I have been watching Akamura play, and none of her tasks have been very good. Oh, I wouldn't sell the posters. I mean, I know you have to, but I would not sell them personally. Actually, no, I probably would.
Get rid of this poster. Looks like we can get rid of all these.
There's a handy interface thing here where it'll show you what you need to sell in the menu. If you want to open the menu real quick. So that shows you all your tasks. So she's done selling stuff in this room, but she still has some stains to clean up.
Yeah. Oh.
Whoosh, whoosh, whoosh. That's a satisfying animation and result to see it go away. I'm reminded a little bit of Power Wash Simulator.
So many footprints.
Footprints.
Ugh, fucking youths.
I was grabbing a drink. What was there were youths who came through? Is that what happened?
No, she held a concert.
Oh, God.
The front man said he'd pay for everything.
You know what? I have seen concerts, like footage and pictures of concerts where they set off dyes. So
Yep.
maybe that was it. But those are normally outside in deserts, not in a suburban fucking house.
Mm-hmm. Don't I know it?
It's like she held Burning Man in the middle of frickin' Glendale.
Something burned.
Oh, God, so many stains. It's a good thing you have a magic cloth that you don't have to bend down for, because your back would be hurting after this.
Yep, and that's another thing is like, haven't you ever wanted to flip houses, but your body is constantly betraying you? We're gonna rearrange this shit so she can come in here and not fucking lose all of her crap. Da-da-da.
They have a lot of freedom in how you can approach your missions, where generally this can happen where you can just move crap however you want to move it.
Yes.
Especially if it's in your way, you're usually free to move stuff around. You can't get rid of anything the client doesn't want you to get rid of, but you can still kind of move stuff around. When I've been playing, I generally don't move anything, because I almost feel like they kind of wanted to leave it there. So I haven't been moving anything that my contract hasn't explicitly told me to.
She can't shut the garage.
Yes, this is true.
And she lends this stuff out, so...
Oh. Yeah, that's true. If she lends it out,
Put the kid over here.
it would need to be a little better organized.
Put the amp over here.
Yeah.
Second amp over here.
She clearly doesn't have a car.
We're just gonna bop rack that.
Look at that. That's already looking 1,000 times better.
And with the other mic stand. Bop, bop.
Very nice.
One shithole down.
Still cluttered, but manageable clutter.
Driveway looks less like a fucking bomb went off. Ugh, Jesus, we're back. Back in hell. Back in hell.
You don't need to clean or do everything. You can see in the top right corner there's a quests thing, interface, with a bar that's filling. As long as you have at least 1 star, then you're good to finish it. But of course, what's the point of only doing half your job? I always go for a 3-star finish as best as I can. And even a 3-star finish, I think, is not necessarily perfect.
Yep, it's just almost perfect.
Almost perfect. So I always try to go for I try to go for perfection because my pride won't let me not do that.
I go for perspection because it gives you the maximum amount. Okay, we're going to straighten this rug. In fact, we're going to put this back in front of the fucking door. Okay, back in hell.
Back in hell.
We are
and that's another thing. When you're standing in a room, if you open your tool selection, you can see what you need to do in that room with the exclamation marks that are around your tools. So in this room, Akamura has everything to do for all of her tools right now.
Look at that. The fucking disrespect.
It's right on the back, too. Like, the only reason you would have to put your hand there is intentional. I mean, people were standing on the couch and the chair. What the hell?
Someone threw up on the couch. Someone did something else on the chair.
Wow. Yeah, that's, wow. Hopefully they just put their hands back there to throw up.
Either.
Yeah, I would, I think I'd just throw out all the furniture and get new shit at that point.
Oh. Kate, you poor woman.
Is Kate the one who's paying you for the job?
No, Kate also lives here.
Well, I mean, that's good. It doesn't seem like Kate's too upset about this, then.
I think Kate's keeping her fucking mouth shut and her head low while she's on the lease.
Lena's
Not
saying
that you'd want to
hopefully-
use this anymore.
Lena's saying hopefully that chair is just ketchup or barbecue sauce.
Yeah, after it's been run through. Wait, they don't even want to keep this shit. Why
Oh,
am I
okay. Yeah,
cleaning
she
it?
does want to
Fuck.
sell it. Yeah, just get rid of everything. There you go. That's a good call, client. Just get it all out of here.
Just get rid of it.
And the game stops you from selling something the client does not want you to sell, which is cool.
Yep.
You can't permanently screw yourself that way.
I can't sell the rotten ass croissants.
Oh, those poor croissants. They would have been so good if they were, you know, eaten before the paint explosion.
They've been touched by everybody.
Hello, Sacred Rain Shadows. Thank you for joining the stream. And thank you, everybody else who's in the chat. Ginergy, Lena, Ledge, Raphael
God,
Felix.
Look at all these bare fucking foot. Like, there's so much meningitis in here.
I thought I saw Lake Bane, but now my chat's kind of scrolled
How
away.
did you survive?
My,
Is there anything stupid in here? No.
We're trying a slightly different setup because... Okay, so one thing with House Flipper is it is not perfectly optimized, which is why I thought it was still in early access. They recently did an update that shattered graphics. It just, like,
Yeah,
ate
it was
all of your GPU.
Awful.
They've fixed that, but it's still pretty demanding. But again, we're playing this right now on medium with no problems,
Yes.
and it still looks pretty decent, in my opinion.
She's keeping this table for some fucking reason.
So
Let me get your fucking
keep that in
toaster
mind,
straightened out.
since I always try to have my review hat on when I do these games.
Why are there all these fucking tennis balls?
What?
Got
What are those?
tennis balls.
Tennis balls?
Tennis ball for Dave.
Why?
I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. Oh, that can go.
Okay,
Is that
then.
everything? Where's the stain I missed? There they are.
Let's just says that's rude. If I want to sell everything in their house and let the house let the house rot, that's my choice, not theirs.
You can see all these handprints where someone like all forward up the stairs.
It's a very ruin rain attitude, Ledge. Just because it's not my house doesn't mean I can't sell everything in it for a profit. I think that's called burglary, Ruin. Lena says she's ignored these kinds of games but can see the appeal of it as she watches. Yeah, even I've ignored House Flipper because I'm not very good at interior design, but while it's not worth
Okay.
me buying, Akamura and I have shared our Steam libraries, obviously. So since she bought it, I play it occasionally, and I don't get super into it as much as Akamura does, but I do enjoy it. I tried to get into Power Wash
I missed a
Simulator
stain.
as
Where?
well, and I just can't.
Oh.
And I'm not sure why.
Ah!
Oh my god. I have no words.
I don't think that's pain.
Holy crap. Yeah, and what's down next to you is definitely not paint. That is brown as hell. Ugh. Actually, with House Flipper 1,
Oh
hey,
god, I can finish now.
she did enough.
I can nope out now that I've seen the bathroom.
In House Flipper 1, I actually stopped playing it because you spend all this time on a house, and I flipped a relatively small house, and it took me about an hour and a half to 2 hours. And then I sold it, and while that was fine, I personally wanted to enjoy the fruits of my labor a little bit, so I should have taken pictures or something, because once you sell the house, it's gone forever. I mean, you did your job, you get the in-game currency for the sale, but that's it, you're done.
God, they left the microwave open.
And for me, that I actually even talked to Akamura about this. This game kind of reminds me of the, what is it called? Mandala?
Oh my god, it's awful in here too. Hang on. Mandela effect?
No,
Or-
the name of the artwork that
Oh, yes. Mandalas, yes.
Yes.
They are made and then they are destroyed.
yeah, it's basically sand art that once it's completed, part of the ritual of doing it is to take it to a water source like a river and intentionally dump it. And it's to teach you, beauty in life, but also the passing of it, not to be overly attached to things.
All right, let's put this
Real
back
me,
on the, back
with
on
my
the E.
personality, doesn't like that shit. So, I want to enjoy the fruits of my labor. So I had trouble with House Flipper 1 because you would finish a job and it'd just be done and you'd never see it again. Akamura loves that shit.
Yes, there's
So
the
for
bathroom
her,
done.
she really gets a kick out of doing the job, making it look good, and then just moving on to the
Seeing
next
how
project.
much money I get. Okay.
Lena is upset that the toilet is square. Which, you know what? I kind of understand.
Why,
What?
madam?
Scissors on the floor. Plant on the floor. Scissors right in front of the computer monitor. That's
Dishes.
a problem.
Call your mother. Unless she's a bitch, and then. Don't
Wow,
call
there's
her.
nothing you need to do in that room. Okay, see, that is one difference between us. If I'm in that room...
Oh yes, that's right. I forgot. Fuck.
If I'm in
Downstairs,
that
downstairs,
room, I
downstairs.
do nothing because there's nothing to do. Whereas Akamura will still straighten things and put things where they should go. Like putting the watermelon in the fridge. I wouldn't bother because it's not part of the contract. But she is more detailed
I
than me
would
when it
do
comes to
it
House Flipper.
for Kate, but this is not Kate's room.
Oh. Well, wouldn't that be the opposite since Kate doesn't want you to touch anything?
Exactly. Kate's fine. Okay, so that usually comes with some preloaded stuff that is already customized to their taste.
Yes. And that's cool too. In the original House Flipper,
We're gonna put this.
you would
here
have
right
to
now.
buy stuff that the client wanted, but you had like this Amazon-like purchasing system, and you'd have to go through it every single time you wanted to buy something. It sort of made sense realistically, but was also more of a pain in the ass than it needed to be from a gameplay perspective. So they still have that in case you're flipping an actual house, but when you're doing a client job, all that stuff's just kind of in your pocket ready to go. It's like you rolled up on a U-Haul and all their stuff is ready to go on there.
I wouldn't have it that color, but it's not my home.
Yeah, I don't like the
This
pea green.
can tuck right in there. Thank you, Kate.
The pea green can go.
There we go. We're gonna put this up here so you can stare at it while you long for freedom. Put this. Oh, that is a terrible color for an ottoman, but it's not my house.
Also a terrible contrast to the
Yep.
rug.
Live,
Ooh,
laugh.
I like that for a spot.
Yep, live, laugh. Ugh.
Because it, like, there's a line in the text, so that looks good. I can feel your brain going right now as you're calculating where to put this stuff.
Let's move this closer. Set this. No. Get out of here. Move that there. Then this can be an additional seat. This pot can come. Yeah, up there. We're gonna load it.
That's the kind of plant I want in the office. Eh.
All right. Good call. Putting this in there. Fuck. Smart woman, that Kate.
Is Kate your new favorite?
Yes.
Aw, cute.
Little swan.
I think this is my favorite part of it, when the game gives you clutter to work with, and then
Oh god, she saved the crystal.
putting it somewhere becomes
She
part
saved
of
the
job.
crystal. Bless her.
And there,
Crystal
if you
won't go in
have
the
trouble seeing on top of a cabinet, there is a way in the game you can get a step ladder for yourself, or you can even just drag stuff around. Akamura could take the ottoman into the kitchen just to stand on it and give herself a little more altitude if she needed to.
What am I just fucking...
There you go. Watch it be something you want to put in the living room. This part kind of reminds me of
Well,
Unpacking,
fuck that pig when we get to it.
which is a game that Crowbeak really does like. I
Oh, there's a bread
I
in
had a
there.
much different experience than she did with Unpacking. I'm a very minority player when it comes to Unpacking. Very nice.
Alright. They can sort out their own dishes. And we're done.
3 stars. Very good. Okay, and now one of the best new features of the game is that it will automatically take some photos for you, and it does this nice little effect to give you a before and after. Oh my god.
Oh, I hope it didn't freeze.
Yes, wow, that is hurting OBS very badly. Let it go, though. Let it power through.
This is the most graphics intensive part because they're going over the entire lot.
Yeah, it
essentially.
makes sense. Cute. There we go.
Ah!
Oh, that being choppy
Ah!
actually worked for it.
Ah! 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 Ah!
So cool. That makes me a little happier with my whole thing with letting projects go. Well done, Akamura. 3 stars.
She's texting.
Love Russo? That's her name?
Yes.
Can barely see from this distance. God, I need new glasses. That is a lot of emojis.
Just saw the new furniture.
And a lot of typing.
Love it, and everything is so clean. Even Kate was smiling when I got home.
Genergy gives you a 5 out of 5 rating. Highly recommended
That
service.
like rarely happens. Gee, I wonder why Kate rarely smiles. I'm totally hiring you to help with my music/dance club. But I don't want to. Like in the future, when I actually have the money, lol. Alright. So now we got some money, we got some money.
You got 200,000 monies in your pocket.
Let's see here. I have some houses.
Well, we haven't been going too long if you want to do another job. It kind of depends on how long it takes you to flip a whole house,
Okay.
would you say?
Well, it takes me a good long while to flip an entire house, so...
I mean, your choice. Do you think it would take you more than an hour?
Yes.
Oh, okay. Okay, either do a really, really short job or let's flip a house from
Okay, let's-
start to finish.
Blue bungalow.
Sacred Rain Shadows apparently plays the game too and has the exact same reactions you do on the before and after.
Okay, let's see how bad this house will. Ho, ho, ho.
That's pretty
Oh my
gross.
god.
Yeah,
Oh my god.
that is a lot of overgrown shit. Suddenly I'm... Alright, fair enough.
There's weeds everywhere, and they're not even the fun ones. Get
How
out
are
of
the
here.
weeds growing on concrete? That's a...
Nature finds a way. By God, nature finds a way. Everything's dead.
What is this, Near Automata? Jesus.
What the hell?
Is that... What the... Oh.
Those can stay. They're cute.
This is giving me flashbacks to lawn
Those will
mowing
hurt.
simulator, which I have not played nor care to, because I know myself, and that game would
Random-ass
bore the shit out of
fucking-
me.
Gotta get rid of that too.
I don't like
Jesus.
those clotheslines.
Me either.
They're
They look
space
unwieldy.
efficient, but yeah. I just
Okay, that looks
sold a whole
pricky.
ass tray.
It's fine. That looks pricky.
God, I wish those guns would work in real life. Just
Ah!
point at a thing and it just immediately disappears and you get a little money for it. I could actually hit my closet that way.
Get rid of this fence too. Oh my god, this yard looks terrible.
It sure does. Can you sell that big ass thick tree? I don't want you to, but no, doesn't
Yes.
seem. Oh, you can?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, damn.
It can stay. This can go.
Ugh.
There's
It's
a
so
flower
interesting.
bed under all this shit.
I really want to play more of this game myself, and I never wanted to with the first House Flipper. I'm not fully sure what the difference is, except maybe that this one's interface is just a little bit nicer. The first House Flipper, they clearly didn't quite know what they were doing yet,
We're gonna save the hedge.
but this one, it feels not only better designed, but it's better designed for a gamepad, which the first one was absolutely not. And in fact, Akamura is playing with a PlayStation 4 controller, so I'm not sure if this game is destined to go to the consoles, but it certainly would be a smooth transition to do so. Ah, you are selling them after all?
Yes.
I think I would move them to the front, where you have your little flower garden started.
I'm going to plant larger ones.
Makes sense.
Fuck out of here. Get the fuck out of here. Get the fuck out of here.
The only thing I don't like about the interface of House Flipper 2 is I feel like the FOV is a little off. All the rooms just feel a little bit more narrow than they should. But I don't know if that's a me problem or just I should go into the FOV slider and dick around. Either way, it's not really a problem.
Oh my god.
That door needs help.
Needs Jesus.
We haven't even been inside
I
yet.
haven't even been inside yet.
So did you buy this house?
Yes, I bought this house.
Because it looks like your money hasn't gone down.
Yep, I bought it a long time ago.
Oh, gotcha.
With intent to flip.
And now you are.
Oh, Jesus
Now
Christ.
my OCD says, could you, unless I saw it wrong, could you rotate the mailbox a little bit? Because I don't think it's, please make it in line with the, Akamura.
What?
Are you pulling a me?
I had to look at the toilet.
That
Oh,
is a
there's
fair
no helping
criticism.
the door.
What? Okay. Sold a whole
Oh
ass
my
door.
God.
Oh, I remember this house.
Oh
I
my
did one of
God,
these.
There's asbestos everywhere.
Yeah, I did one of those houses.
Ah! Shut the door. Who would sleep there?
You're going to have to wear full body armor, because if you get pricked by a splinter,
All right, everybody, let's go to the Home Depot. We need some Tyvek suits.
you are going to need a few injections.
Okay, well.
I actually don't know if the FOV is in the settings.
just
I'll have to
gonna-
look.
Start fresh. Gonna start fresh. Gonna start fresh. Gonna.
Generally says his boyfriend is watching
We're just
watching
gonna
her
do a
playing the
mulligan.
game makes him feel guilty. He's not, or he's cleaning in a game to relax and not in real life. I fully agree with you.
We're just
Right
gonna-
now, my real life sink is full of dishes soaking,
We're
and
just gonna do.
I
a
want to
mulligan.
play House Flipper and not do the dishes. But after the stream, I'm going to be a good boy and actually do that. Do you have an undo button in case you sell something you don't want to sell?
Nope. So you better be careful.
Ooh, yeah.
But the cool thing is, I want to sell all this shit. So
Yes. Sometimes a fresh start is the best start in House Flipper.
They need a thermonuclear war button.
That's actually not a bad idea. Like, press a button and everything is wiped out from the house except the walls. That's a pretty good idea. Raphael is having some PTSD looking at the house, apparently.
Yeah, we've all had times like this.
Oh god, that wall. Ugh.
I know, look at that tacky fucking backsplash.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what we're looking at.
You're doing a good job getting it all nice and cleaned. Oof. When it comes to these flips, you have infinite time and you can stop even in the middle of a build. In case you run out of money or get bored or whatever, you can just stop for a while and then come back to your project whenever
Why
you
is there no
want.
porch light?
Because they didn't think about doing it? Oof. Well, at least you're getting it all out. What happens if you hit your button, your magic button, your scanny do? Or can you even scan?
Nothing.
Yeah.
If I do this,
Okay. That makes sense.
it's beginning to look a lot like fuck this.
I hate that wallpaper.
I do too. We
I
are
don't
going to
like
paint
stripes.
Immediately.
Yeah, give me either a painted wall or wallpaper with a subtle design. Not this horse shit.
And it's everywhere. It's not like a accent wall. It's everywhere.
So in House Flipper 1, when you flipped an actual house, the ending of it is you would auction it off and you would try to match it to people who wanted it. Like, for example, there'd be the family client, and they would require smaller bedrooms for their kids. Is there something like that in this game?
So I've only ever sold one house, so I'm not entirely sure.
Fair enough.
Oh god, the walls are
I kind of
pissing.
like that system because it gave you a goal. I always have trouble with games that are sandboxy when there's no goal. And so if I was working toward a particular set of things in this one house, I think I would be able to handle it better. I'd be way more into it. No, Ledge. Don't change the wallpaper in the FC. Oh god, not vertical stripes. I do want to add a picture of Ruin giving the thumbs up, and that will be my trademark whenever I'm playing House Flipper. She just has to put a picture of herself doing the thumbs up, like, right in the middle of the living room.
Every so often, someone will have something I'll want to keep.
Crow says,
Not right
Dragon
now.
Quest Builders versus Minecraft is what comes to mind regarding sandbox with goals. 100% agree. I really, really struggle with Minecraft. I don't like Minecraft, not because of its quality, but because it's not good for me for that reason. When it's that open and that sandboxy, I just can't do anything. I don't know how to play.
I'm a sucker for an open floor plan.
Go for it. But Dragon Quest Builders, I haven't played the first one, but I do have number 2. And I did really like it for that reason. It gives me direction, but it is also very open about it, where it's like, build a shower. Great, here's a shower. But, you know, what's the design of the shower? That's completely up to me. My only issue with Dragon Quest Builders 2 was the grindy aspect of gathering. There were things that the game did to make it a little better, but that's just a thing that I am going to be annoyed with in every game. But overall, I definitely love Dragon Quest Builders 2 so much more than Minecraft. Decision paralysis? Not... I mean, I don't know if that's accurate. That crossed my mind. But I wasn't... I don't know if that's what you would call it. Because it's not like you had too much of a choice to do things. There just wasn't... You could do literally anything. I don't know if that's the same thing. Maybe it's the same thing. I don't freaking know. Anyway, it looks like you're holding those like you're palming a basketball.
Yep.
Like you really want to dribble it. But I do like that you get to toss it.
From downtown.
And I think you get more money the longer the distance or something. Very nice.
Fuck this tub. Fuck
You're-
this. I like the shelf idea, but we're gonna change it up. Fuck this everything.
You're making great progress.
Fuck that. Fuck this. Fuck
It's a
these.
good idea. You know what? They should really have a service you can buy where you pay X amount of money from your wallet and the game will just automatically sell every object or whatever before you even get there, just to save you a little bit of real time. In House Flipper,
How is it on the ceiling?
in House Flipper 1, I didn't play much, but I don't recall ever buying a house that had anything in it. I was always starting from scratch.
Do you see that?
What?
Probably not. There's a texture to the wall.
Yes, that I do see.
Somebody went in to this cheapo efficiency apartment and put up Venetian plaster like it's some kind of fucking palatial estate. You spent $200 on a lemon.
I mean, and now
Do
it's
I have
your
to clean
lemon.
that from the other side?
Oh my god.
Yeah, it's pretty fucking black moldy in here.
I hate everything about this house. Like, I don't like the colors. The layout's not bad, I guess.
I like what they're doing with the tiling in here, not the color scheme I would choose.
Yeah. But, ugh. I really do want to play it, though. It's so weird. When you play the shit out of House Flipper 1, I just was never into doing it. And now with House Flipper 2, I'm so wanting to play more. Add it to my list of games I want to play personally. I just recently, as in today, rebought Legend of Mana for my PlayStation 4. Which I still own it for the PC, but I wanted it for the PlayStation 5. So, I'm playing that again. I was doing that before the show. Just yet another thing I want to play personally.
I also like the wallpaper in here, but not for every wall.
Crowbeak is very upset about cheap houses having texture because she says it's fucking impossible to hang shit with 3M strips. Command strips.
Yes.
We have that problem in this apartment too.
Okay, now we're going to sell the windows.
Oh,
Somebody
if
just
we
came
get
in here and sold
done,
all my windows.
if you get done before too much, I want you to show off the job that you were showing me before we started the show.
Yes. Okay.
'Cause
so
that was
let's
A goddamn nightmare.
fill this in.
So these are also, I think, additions to this game. You have these magic bricks. In theory, everything is bricks, and then you're putting whatever you want on top of it. There's nothing stopping you from, for example, making this porch carpet. You can do whatever you wish. You can fill gaps. You can knock gaps down, as Akamura has been doing, or knock walls down, as
Bones
Akamura has been
inspection.
doing. It's very cool. There's a lot you can do. Some of the apartments in this place are the color of concrete. It's gross. I don't like white walls, and not that concrete's white, but I'm tired of white walls. Literally my entire life that I have been alive, all 42 years, 41 years, I've been surrounded by white walls, and I'm tired of it.
Okay. Let me show you all the secret to a happy, warm, neutral interior.
Go for it, Akamura. The fans are waiting with bated breath.
It's a Sherwin-Williams color.
God, that interface is so much nicer than the first one.
We're gonna see if we can. Do you got any brown paint? I don't want vibrant. I do want faded. We'll go with yellow. Yes.
Sacred Rain is asking,
Oh, much
are there
better. Much
bugs?
better.
Not as in software bugs. Are there crawly bugs?
No.
Okay.
So this is a Sherwin-Williams color. It's called Agreeable Gray.
Wait, is it literally Sherwin-Williams?
This color in game, no, but
Okay.
in reality. See, look at that. It's technically a brown,
Is it?
but it's a nice, lovely off-white.
Is it an eggshell?
Eggshell is a sheen.
Right. So is it colored eggshell?
I'm going to beat your fucking ass.
Look, can I get an eggshell paint that's glossy?
You can go fuck yourself. That's free.
You missed a spot. Oh, no, you didn't. I swear I wasn't being an asshole, but there's a smudge on the monitor.
You have to sleep at one point.
I do.
Anyway, we're just going to color everything a nice, agreeable gray because it's a good foundation color.
Oh, you popped another achievement. What is it?
I've covered a shitload of area with paint.
Rock on.
But right now, this is the color for the sad beige moms. And it's a color I like because I'd have it in my home and I would sell it wholeheartedly.
I love your paint roller. It's cute. And especially because it can contract at
Yep.
will.
But if you're looking for something a little different from the usual off-white, agreeable gray. That's your color.
That's really interesting. Like, they really did such a good job with the interface for the second one. The second game has gotten mixed reviews. A lot of people are just complaining about it. I kind of want to give it, or call it that people are complaining about it for the same reason people complain about new Sims games, that you're comparing it to the previous game with all its expansion packs. I've seen consistent reviews. Go on.
From this angle, you can see that it goes with everything.
Yes.
It's a warm color, it's a warm tone, but it matches up against cool tones impeccably. Do you know how much of a pain in the ass that is?
Okay, were you legit excited when you were going through the paint options and saw that?
Yes! This is the color.
The color.
The color. This was one of the colors of the year when I was working at the paint desk.
You know, in hindsight, I should have done a house my way that you could show off after this.
Oh, God, don't.
But we didn't prepare anything, so I'm not able to. There is a collective relief all across the internet that I did not get my hands on it.
This is going to stay a laundry/mudroom. I just made it whiter.
I forget what I was talking about, but it doesn't matter. I'm glad you're enjoying yourself. Ooh, you're almost out of paint.
Yep, almost.
This is
Yep.
calming to me. See, I could paint all day. Not literally. And not just... I like the way this game does it. I've also been playing Gas
Look at
Station
the ceiling,
Simulator
too.
on my own, and their way of painting is not super great. This is very calming.
I'm going to have to do something with the floor. Oh, I'm out of paint.
House Flipper Akamura fixes Pyro's Mistakes Edition. You know, we did have an idea for the show a couple years ago where I would make a Sims 4 house. Oh, that's what I was talking about, Sims. Anyway, I would make a Sims 4 house in a horrible way, and then Mark would come and fix it and basically flip it. We never wound up doing that idea, but maybe we should do that with Akamura. I mean, I don't know if our relationship will will
because I
stick
can't help myself but give advice, I guess. If you are painting, clean first.
Well, yeah.
That's not like, you say yeah, but like that's not an immediate thing people think of. You can't just paint. I had one guy come up to my paint desk and he's like, "Yeah, we're just gonna paint instead of cleaning," and I'm like, "Oh, I'll see you in 4 hours when your paint dries and bubbles."
Well, when I was at Walmart, I would work the hardware desk occasionally, and I did hear a husband telling his wife that they didn't need to prime their black wall first before painting over it or something.
Oh.
And he was one of those dicks that you knew he ruled the house kind of thing.
Yeah.
And
I know the type.
surprise, surprise that they had to come back in the next day or two and buy some shit.
I had a couple was staining the outside of their porch, and it was raining at the time, and I told them to wait until it stopped raining and the area dried before they tried the stain, and they came back in 20 minutes and they're like, "It didn't work." Yes, you stupid shitbirds. That's because you did it when I told you that to give it a minute. You didn't give it a minute. You didn't even give it a second. I bet you got out of the car and were like, "Splop, splop," on the wall. Stupids.
As much as retail sucks, and I never recommend it for anyone if you can help it, you usually do get the best stories out of retail. Because every customer who comes through thinks they know more than you, and when they are proven wrong, it can be pretty funny.
We had a guy when I worked there that whenever there was a difficult customer, we sent them to him because he did not take bullshit and he did not suffer idiots. It's like I had a guy he was sealing his wood floor because you need to do that every 5 or so years. Like every 5 years, you should check to see if your gloss is still there and reseal it. But he came in after buying 2 10-gallon things of floor sealant. And he's like, "I applied this, and then I came back, and I applied it again, and this part isn't sealed." And I'm just like, "Well, I think you need to apply it again." "But I already applied it." "Well, it looks like it absorbed it, so you may need to put some more down." "But I applied all this much." And so I'm like, "Donnie?" Here comes Donnie. Donnie is maintenance, and he's already fucking annoyed today.
Wait, sorry, hold on. There's an eyedropper tool to quickly get you to buy the same color paint?
Yep.
That's fucking awesome.
It
That's
also
a
works,
great-
like, say you like this section. There's the cut, there's the pattern.
That is an excellent addition to the game. All right, go. I didn't
Anyway.
realize that eyedropper was there. Go on.
Yep, it's all good. So I called him over, and mind you, I had already told this guy this stuff. The guy starts explaining the problem to Donnie, and Donnie's like, "Yeah, you need to put more down." "But yeah, you need to put more down." "Didn't put enough down. You got to put more down." "But no buts. You didn't. You need to put more down." "When was the last time you did it?" "Well,
Holy shit, you have the best stories. I mean, we both have our share of them.
Yes, we both have our
retail.
tales.
I mean, I also think of the good ones. One of my favorite paint stories from a guy was he had a newborn daughter and he wanted to paint the room Ohio State red.
Oh my
So he
God.
had a hat, but the hat wasn't... Like, it was a little beaten up. It was an old hat.
Yeah.
But he was cool. He was chill. He's like, do your best, and we can always tweak. So I did the color match, and it came out not quite perfect. It was a little on the pink side. And he's like, "That actually looks really good," because she's a girl. He wanted pink anyway. And he's like, "This is a nice color because it's mostly Ohio State with a little bit of pink traditional girl. He loved it, and we were both super happy. You know, he liked it. I liked it because I didn't have to redo it. It was really nice, and he was a cool dude. I just wish they were all like that and not insane.
Yeah, I had a couple of people bring in bricks, which most of you sane people will know is a, composite of minerals.
Yeah, yeah.
And they'd be like, I want this exact color.
There's
Which
literally no such
one?
thing.
There's thousands. So we are going to start from scratch. Just gray the whole hang. Go. Go. There you go. Oh yeah, if you need some ceiling paint, you can just...
Nice. So your ceiling paint's a bit whiter, I guess?
Yep. Most ceiling paint's going to be a flat white.
Gotcha.
Because you don't want shine on your fucking ceiling. Why not? Because put something shining on your fucking ceiling and then get back to me.
Crowbeak also has her stories. I keep forgetting that at one point she worked for GameStop. And she says the number of moms who bought Grand Theft Auto 3 for their elementary school children against our advice, amidst warnings, it couldn't be returned if opened.
Oh my god.
Gotta love the...
I just got cancer.
Gotta love the clients, customers who think they know more than you. This is very calming to watch.
Alright, we got the sills.
There is sound effects. The game is very quiet. We did a volume adjustment based on the music at the front end of the game, but I guess the music's crazy loud because I'm looking at my audio readouts and the game is extremely quiet for you guys. But it is one of those games that I often say that I like because you just throw on your own music or a YouTube video or whatever and play the game while... Getting rid of the carport?
Mm-hmm.
Huh. Okay. Are you gonna have a frame that's just hovering over the... Okay, that's probably fine. Oh, it's a brick. Huh.
Yep.
The posts are objects, but the overhang is a brick?
Yep.
Weird.
This is how you build most structures.
Yeah. Crowbeak earlier mentioned that that's a good mechanic, and it is. It simplifies it for the right reason.
Yep. They've also made the prerequisite square smaller, if that makes sense.
I would like to see a construction game that goes a little more hardcore with it, where it's like you have to lay the foundation and build a certain way, and if you don't, it collapses on itself. There may be a game or two like that already that I'm unaware of. But at least with House Flipper, it's definitely geared toward a more casual audience. Which is not a bad thing. I liken it to the stories that The Sims was often used.
By the way, the driveway is also demolishable.
Oh, interesting. The Sims was often used by people just to build a house or redesign things before they actually moved. Even myself with my ex, when we first moved into this apartment, I used The Sims 1 at the time to kind of arrange the furniture how I thought I would want it. Whoa, something just killed the graphics hard.
Yes, I am tiling.
Oh, is that what does it?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I'm watching OBS. OBS is suddenly struggling a little, but we're still good. We are still good, but my god. There is a game, I generally don't like talking about other games while playing one, but there is a game called Contractville, I believe. I think it's either in early access or not even in early access yet. It's coming. But it's basically a multiplayer house flipper that I think is more on the construction side, and it's an open world with an open city. It sounds intriguing because if the store page is accurate, you have to go fetch the materials. So if you want to build your house, you have to go to the hardware store and get the concrete mix and all of that, and then take it to your job site and mix it and then build. And it sounds really intriguing. I want to look more into that because it sounds like it's a little bit more realistic than House Flipper, at the cost of being, like, the graphics aren't very good and the interface isn't great at the moment from the screenshots, but I want to do that with Akamura. It sounds interesting. But I do wish House Flipper 2 was also multiplayer. This would be fun to play with her.
How do we feel about that?
I barely I mean, I saw what you did. You just changed the texture, basically.
Yeah, is that too bougie?
No, I think
too
it's
bougie.
fine. The only problem would be if it's raining, that shit would be slick as hell. But whatever. I like its appearance more than what it was before. I'm surprised I was thinking about that. Oh man, wait. So that adjusted the size of the texture of the...
Yep.
That's awesome.
That looks
Yeah, that's
better.
more realistic. It would stop you from slipping and busting your ass.
Okay.
They didn't have that in the first one, the way you can adjust the size and makeup of the texture of the tiling. That's awesome. Oh, that's so cool. I think that's another thing. Maybe I didn't watch Akamura play enough or something. But, like, I struggled with the first game.
It's okay, I'll fix it later.
And this one just... I get it a little bit more. So, I want to give it a go. Wow, your back and knees are going to be sore tonight.
Giggity.
Akamura.
What? Call the cops. You think I give a shit?
Damn, Lake Bane. Lake Bane says, I don't think it really matters if it gets slippery in the rain. We're not the ones living here, so it's not our problem. Holy
exactly.
shit.
I think I'm going to keep the color and the cut, but I will change the,
Whoa,
this
even
part looks a little shabby.
even the stairs are customized. So you could, like, put the stairs on the other side of the porch or whatever. I don't think that was an option in the first game either.
Delicate work.
Oh, to finish my thought from before, I think people are comparing, some of the reviews are comparing House Flipper 2 now with House Flipper 1 with all its expansion packs, which is a little unfair.
Yes, I agree.
And The Sims has that problem too, that when a new Sims comes out, all people do is compare it to the previous Sims with all its expansion packs. And of course, it's going to have less overall content. But I believe House Flipper 2 has a better overall foundation, no pun intended, and a much stronger start, much prettier interface. Everything looks better. It's a bit more... The buttons are bigger. Like, anything clickable is bigger. Even though sliders are bigger. Like, everything just... It's so much better designed from just a straight gameplay perspective that I do like it more. And I'm certainly more willing to give it a go now.
Oh yeah, that looks much better. Now, there is a way to go about this where you go around... and you can make it look like there's a nice trim to it. I ain't doing that shit.
Can you rotate the planks somehow so they would be laying the other way?
Yes.
Cool. Okay.
That is in customization. We can actually customize this. So instead of the dropper, it's the brush. And
Oh, okay.
we'll change the rotation of the cut.
Oh, okay, cool. All right. Good deal. Yeah, God, I want to play more of this game. I think we should... I mean, I'll review view counts and all that, as I do with any stream. But if we've got a decent number... I hate that mailbox. If we've got a decent number of... What are you doing, Akamura? Oh, okay. Good. That's... Yeah, that's fine. Just get it out of here. If the view counts are good on this and it justifies a second episode... I'm going to play some of this myself and do a few houses, and you can play on my account and fix my errors or something.
Alright, we are going to change this to Brazilian walnut, which matches what I put down. The stair railing will also be Brazilian walnut. And then we're going to save the railing as it is, but we can select between 8 different railings.
Ginergy says, I think people
Confirm?
need to learn that if you don't want to play a base
Now
game
we're
that
gonna
has
copy
no
this,
expansions...
And we're going to paste it onto these here.
Sorry, I didn't
these-
realize you were teaching something.
Yep. You can change the way something is. Like, we're going to change this. We're going to make that
Oh,
Brazilian
cool.
walnut. Confirm. Oh, you're not going to... Base. Brazilian. Details. Brazilian.
Oh.
Confirm. So now we're going to copy that. And we're going to paste it
Oh,
onto
that's
all
awesome.
the other...
That's really handy. So was that... Are those bricks at the end of the day?
These are not bricks. These are posts.
Oh, that's a whole separate thing then. Got
Yep.
it.
And, oh, there were not posts over there. So over here, we're gonna head back over here. We're going to copy... No, we're gonna change that because there's... something wrong with the base. No, it's fine. Oh, maybe I just need to...
Finishing that thought, Ginergy said, I think
yes.
people need to learn that if you don't want to play a base game that has no expansions, you're not obligated to buy it on release day. Wait for them to come out. I agree with that. I think it really comes down to that consumers of products need to stop being so goddamn picky. But it's easy to say that, and we're all guilty of it occasionally. But I concur in general with gaming. It seems the people are very picky about products. I don't know. That would be a whole rant that would take me an hour to get through and would be too rambly.
Right,
But
now we're gonna water drop that, and we're gonna come over here.
I am a
make the
very,
fence.
very easy to please person, and so when it comes to games, I generally... I mean, I'm the same way. As long as it's not fucking breaking, I can usually see the good in it.
Gonna come over
And it doesn't bother me
here.
so much.
And we're gonna come over here, and we're gonna be like, bup.
Life's too short to be upset at shit anyway. It's like, if you don't like it, just stop playing it or whatever. It's okay to be disappointed. God knows I've bought products that were disappointing, but like, you know, you don't have to make a federal case out of it. The one game that I felt really bad, and still feel bad to this day, Akamura spent $60 when we barely had that much on a birthday present for me, and she bought me Arma 3 because I was very interested. And when I finally played Arma 3, which it's a military simulator first-person shooter thing, I was extremely disappointed. The game isn't bad technically. I was just shit at it, and it wasn't quite what I was expecting. And instead of going on Steam and bitching about it, really my only emotion was guilt that Akamura had spent the money and I was beyond the... Actually, I don't think Steam was even doing refunds at that point.
Nope.
But the point is, like, we basically wasted, quote-unquote, that $60. And I've even tried playing it a couple times since then, and I can't get into it. And I do feel guilty that she spent the money on me, but, like, that's where it's...
Now that we're done outside, we can just sell these.
That's as far as the emotion or the feedback has gone, because I don't need to shit on the developers for making a game that just isn't for me. You know what I mean? I'm so glad you're doing that, too. I wondered what the hell that cement line was for.
It was for a fence that I previously destroyed.
Oh, okay. That makes sense.
Now that lives here. Don't like it. So you get a hole, and I shouldn't have sold this shit so early, so we're just gonna boop and bop. There we go. Now you never happened, and now we're gonna sell it again because I actually don't need it anymore, right? 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 Can't copy that style for some reason.
That's weird.
But anyway.
So you're gonna have to redo. Why? Wait, you can't copy the siding? Holy shit! What is happening right now? Oh, cool! That is definitely a new feature compared to the first one. That's awesome. Also, are you fucking Superman? What with the picking up the whole goddamn hedge and such?
Shh, don't worry about it.
Okay. It's probably
It's
fine.
It's fine. Is this fucking sideways? Is this fucking sideways? Is this... Are you fucking sideways, bud?
What? Sideways how?
Oh, good. It's not diagonals. Okay.
Yeah, no, you're good. It's just
Wrong hang.
flipping massive.
I need to resize you a little bit.
Oh, since you're just doing kind of busy work at the moment, you should talk about the overarching storyline. Don't give the whole thing away, but
So right there.
there is an overarching storyline.
Yes. So your main character has returned home to Pinnacle, which is where we are, because I wanted to start up a business flipping hooses, and I also wanted to flip, in particular, what is known as in town the ugliest house ever. And it sure is.
Yeah, it's pretty fucking ugly.
ugly.
If you want to see what that house looks like, buy it. There's a link in the video description.
And
buy
you
the game, I
can't
mean.
see it because I fixed the damage.
Well, that too.
But when I moved into my parents' house, when I moved back in with my rents, I believe Mother is colorblind. Because, my God, it was awful. I need sold windows.
I do find the mom, who you never see, really fun in the game, because there's a point where you have to remodel her house with what she bought, and dear God, is it unfun. There's, like, she bought a couch and has paint, and the couch is white, orange, and blue, and the paint is also white, orange, and blue, but it's a different white, a different orange, and a different blue.
Mother, why
They
did
just
you birth
didn't
me
match.
To hurt me?
It was so bad, and yet the game knows what it's doing. It's making you do that to upset you. Ooh. Sure.
You don't appreciate my vision.
No, you know what? That's actually kind of nice, because if it's really breezy, you only open the small one.
What I fucking thought.
I trust you, Akamura. I trust your vision.
That's what I fucking thought.
I trust you. Wait, you can put a window on an internal wall?
Yeah. Why not?
Oh, don't give me that power. I'm already having ideas about a house I want to just do some damage to and have you deal with.
Oh. like me anymore. What did
I
do?
love you very much,
Was it
Akamura.
all the Chipotle I've been eating?
But I also love view counts, and boy, would that get some view
I
counts.
can't get this fucking window in the fucking... Flip it.
House Flipper 2, Akamura fixes Pyro's mistakes, episode 500.
I'm gonna become a divorce-amura. Okay, there's all the windows.
Wait, we're not even actually married yet, so you can't be a divorce-amura.
Can divorce you if I fucking want. This is America.
Okay.
This is America.
It sure is.
Oh, this is nice.
Oh, Ledge brought something up. Are there any doors with pet doors?
No, there are no pet
Of course,
stuff
no
yet.
pet stuff yet.
Not yet. We are going... I just need a picture window.
There aren't very many games where I want to play the DLC game where, like, most games that have DLC, I generally either wait for a game of the year that has everything in it, or I try to wait a while and make sure I actually desperately want the DLC before I purchase it, especially if they're going to nickel and dime me. I think with House Flipper 2, I will help Akamura purchase any DLC that comes out when it comes out. I'm willing to trust the developers on this one. Lakebane, don't spoil my surprise.
Okay, we're gonna... Is it getting dark out? It's
Yes.
getting dark.
Oh, that is another thing. There is a time. There's a day-night cycle, and you can sleep and wake up at particular times. I don't think the first game had that, did it? Or did it? Maybe it did.
Technically it did, but you could always turn it off.
Oh, okay. I was trying to remember. I didn't remember any jobs taking me that long back then, but I also didn't play it very much, so maybe I just don't remember.
I need a door that is wide. I need a wide door. Maybe a medium door? No, because I've still got all that extra space.
Can you purchase trash for the sake of, like, making the house look lived in?
There's a trash chute.
Like
Office
the
supplies.
discarded pizza boxes and shit that doesn't look like it.
I don't think so.
That's okay. Like I said, just thinking, just plotting, just planning, just having some ideas roll around in my own the old brain bits. Oh, that's cute. The for sale signs and other signs. Oh, I like that.
Oh no. There are slow children.
There sure are.
Yep, you can put up some barriers, some 2-hour parking signs. You can put out a whole fucking dumpster.
Okay, let me ask this. When it comes to purchasing a lot, like to do a house flip, does this say on the screen like how big the lot is by tiles or something?
No, but it'll tell you how many rooms there are.
Okay, so you can't just buy an empty lot?
I don't think so.
Oh. Okay,
If you
that's
want an
fair.
empty lot, you can play in what's called sandbox mode.
Oh. What's sandbox mode? Just
Just that.
an empty
You
lot?
start with an empty lot and you just fucking build whatever.
That's
the fuck you
cool.
want.
I like that idea for a sandbox
In
mode.
fact, there is a house, this one, the Great Charity Mansion. 5-bedroom, 2-bathroom. I believe this one was made in sandbox mode for charity.
Oh. That's cool,
Yep,
because
designed in cooperation with the winner of our Great Orchestra of Christmas Aid charity auction.
most games that have a sandbox mode, sandbox just means it's the main game without goals and with infinite money.
So if it gets too goddamn dark,
You're going to buy a bed and sleep
I
there
am
in
going
the
to
middle
buy
of
a bed and sleep in it.
It's a very safe
Buy
safe
the
city.
cheapest bed, and you just sleep till morning.
You know,
And then you wake up in a bathtub full of fucking ice and you're short a fucking kidney because you're an idiot.
you didn't even build a front door or any
I
door.
was working on that. It got dark. Get off my dick.
What if someone came in and peed on you while you were asleep?
Why would you pee on me while I'm trying to sleep?
Dude, I don't know what homeless people are doing. They
You're
really needed
the only
to pay.
person who would find it funny to pee on me in my sleep.
Yeah, I would find it a little funny.
Uh-huh. Gotcha.
We don't know what Nisi gets up to at night.
Try again. You're the one doing that shit.
I'm peeing on you while you're asleep?
Yeah.
Oh.
You do it. You do it for fun.
What is this world we are building, Akamura?
I don't know.
It looks like you
Well,
missed a
we're
spot on
here.
the floor. You did miss a spot on the floor. Unless you're going to
No,
brick
I
it.
overshot.
Well, yeah. That's my point.
It's fine. I'll fix it later. I'm gonna need you to back up off my fucking cock.
I
alright?
can't. I'm so into this. What would you prefer me to be not into this and just fire up Legend of Mana while you stream? Actually, that is kind of a tough choice, isn't it?
Guys, did I do anything to deserve this? Anything at all? Did I? Did I really do anything to deserve this? Where's the fucking...
You haven't answered my one question either.
What?
Can I get an eggshell paint and a glossy gloss?
I
I'm
love
sorry.
you. And
I know.
For that reason.
You really do. You put up with a lot.
For that reason. Yeah, I guess that's fucking square. We're just gonna...
Lads, don't spoil.
The fuck is he saying?
Nothing.
The fuck is he saying?
Nothing. It's fine. No one needs to look at the chat and see what Ledge just said.
Where's my phone? I'm checking the
No,
chat.
don't look at the chat.
I'm looking at the chat.
Genergy says poor Akamura. So,
Not
Lakebane is victim blaming. Like Lakebane said, you chose to be my partner. You did pursue me, so.
Lakebane, I am going, just for you, I'm going to eat Chipotle for 3 days. Then I'm going to fart into a Ziploc bag. And I'm going to mail it to you. And I'm going to put like a $50 bill in there, so you have to open it.
Wow. That's extremely detailed. God, you thought this was going to be a fun stream playing a game you love, and now you're attacked constantly.
On all sides, from people I thought respected me.
I see how difficult it is to be a streamer now. A lady streamer.
Yes, I like that. Okay. Now. Gotta do something about this fucking exterior.
The what?
The exterior. We gotta
Oh.
do something. We have to do
Yeah,
something
I was trying to
about the
figure out why you
exterior.
couldn't eye drop the walls. That seemed weird.
I don't know either. I can eye drop this, but I don't
yeah.
want to eye drop that.
That's so weird. Because you can change the exterior walls, right? I guess you'd have to be able to.
Let's...
I like the beaver shrugging, just like, I don't know what you're trying to find, man. Every website needs a fun 404 mascot. What is that? Oh, faded. I kind of wish you had face cam because I'd want to see how like serious face Akamura you are right now.
Oh, I'm Murrin.
That looks more like a floor tiling to me.
Yep, normally yes, but you can use it to make imitation posts. Which is what I'm doing.
This is true.
Right here.
So how do you so in the tutorial mission and a couple of the missions there was a step ladder. Can you just buy a step ladder or something?
Yep.
Gotcha.
In fact, I'm going to, because I want to look at the roof.
You can do crap on the roof?
I can do the roof.
That's awesome. I don't think that was in the original either.
Outdoor hobbies, accessories. That's pants. Oh yeah, it's in building accessories. It's
Aw.
building stuff and tools.
Oh, yeah, I see it.
Yep.
Oh. Even better. Hell yeah, scaffolding. A chimney that leads to nowhere because you don't have a fireplace. Oh, it's even roofed off. That's really funny. I wonder if there are imitation imitation chimneys that people have built just for the profile of it.
And I like what's going on up there, so we're just gonna...
It actually sounds legit because I know fireplaces have gotten a bad rap over the last couple decades because of the amount of damage it does.
Because of the fires?
Well, that, but also, you know how we are as a society now about reducing our carbon footprint and all that horse shit. And, like, some people don't like us doing fireplaces anymore. But
yes,
it's still nice. It gives a house kind of a classic look. So you could destroy your fireplace, leave the chimney, just to...
Yep.
And even brick it off so you don't have birds or whatever getting in there.
It'll make your house really drafty.
Yes, that too. I miss my fireplace, man. We had it at the old house, and we didn't use it too often, but we used it enough that, I don't know, I enjoyed it. Actually, our last day there, my friend Mike and I we started a fire in the fireplace, and we decided to start burning random shit that I didn't want to move. Like, we burned a wrestler action figure. We threw an entire unopened 2-liter of soda in the fireplace just to see what would happen.
What happened?
Nothing.
Oh, that's boring.
Well, okay. So, we had 2-liters. One was fully open, or fully unopened, and one was emptied. It was trash. So, the one that was full did nothing because as soon as the plastic was breached, the soda came out of it, and it just kind of extinguished the fire that was coming into it, so nothing happened. It melted the plastic, but nothing more exciting happened. But the empty soda bottle, as soon as the plastic was breached, all that oxygen came out in a rush, and so it did make a little flare in the fireplace, just a that shot toward Mike directly, which was pretty funny. Ah, good memories. I don't have too many of those anymore about the place, but it's fine.
The ones you do have are of your friends nearly dying.
Yes.
Okay, so we're gonna put this back.
That's cool. Akamura was doing a house earlier today.
Oh, whoops.
Where, yeah, that looks a little funky. What the heck? Oh.
I'm trying to get it to merge, and it's... Oh, I see where the problem is. I see where the problem is.
Can you... Does it... What? Oh.
Well, see, some goofy bent moved the thing. I do not know peace in this home!
Yeah, so... Oh, can you, like, adjust the size of it? Yeah, there you go. There you go.
Alright, now you're going to connect like
But yeah, Akamura was doing a loft
you.
house.
Fuck!
And, removing a railing made the house look so much better, which was interesting. See, that's the kind of subtlety I just don't have in my brain bits. Did you do any training or any experience or anything as a... Not experience, I know your entire work history, but the whole, like, with interior design, like, did you help your siblings with their rooms or whatever when you still lived at home or anything?
No.
So you've probably just picked up all this knowledge by osmosis and natural interest.
Mm-hmm.
And that could be why I don't have it, because I don't give a shit about any of this in real life.
Alright.
Other than the fact that I hate
Daddy! Daddy likey! Yes!
white walls.
Look at that fucking contrast!
It's good contrast.
Fucking gorgeous is what you are. Yeah. Gonna be beating the men off with a fucking stick.
Ginergy said the stream needs to be retitled an insight into Pyro and Akamura's domestic life, which is accurate. Also accurate is the fact that everything Akamura is saying right now, she does regardless of whether she's mic'd or not.
Oh, that was close. I nearly fucked it in the ass, but we didn't.
Before the stream, she was saying all of this random shit, and I'm like, please, save the energy for the show. And wouldn't you know it, she didn't even need to. This is just all natural, unbottled, and unfiltered Akamura.
Non-GMO.
Non-GMO Akamura. You have no GMOs in you?
No, oh,
That's
I am
good.
one, I guess.
And you do have Changs. So, that's about all that you've got in you right now. And Pringles. You have
Yes.
Chinese food and Pringles in you.
Yes, I tried the... Well, we tried the, chili cheese fry Pringles.
Yeah!
Boy, howdy.
The chili cheese fries Pringles.
If you had told me it was spicy tuna flavored, I would have believed you.
It tastes exactly like a spicy tuna fish sandwich.
How do you make potatoes not
I
taste like potatoes?
I have no idea.
What
Especially since their
creature
core
did they
ingredient,
make a pact with?
especially since their core ingredient of Pringles is goddamn potatoes. So,
What the fuck?
I don't know.
Who made a pact with the god? Because they're mad. That god do be upset. They
It's-
do be pissed.
It's better than the taquitos Pringles I had, which just taste like ass.
That sounds like a butthole.
It
If I'm gonna eat an asshole, it's gonna be a conscious decision. I don't want it to be a surprise.
So you know how Taco Bell spices its meat with some special whatever spice?
Yes.
It tastes like you took a completely emptied spice container and magically flipped it inside out and then licked it, and then that's what the Pringles tasted like.
Ew.
Yeah, it wasn't good. I've had better.
You might be thinking to yourself, this house is gonna get real fucking hot in the summer, and you'd be right, but do we care? No.
It's not our house.
I mean, I own it right now, but it'll
Well,
sell.
yeah.
It'll sell, and if it doesn't sell, then I guess we'll burn it to the fucking ground.
For the insurance money. We'll have Ledge be our partner in crime on that. I mean, we absolutely
Ledge,
wouldn't do that
Ledge, will you burn my house down?
to the insurance adjusters who are listening to this stream in the
I'm being
future.
so annoying. Don't you want to shut me up?
Oh, that looks good. As hot as that would be, that looks good. To this day, I don't know what I like on the outside of a house. It is my biggest problem in The Sims when I'm designing the outside of the house because I almost always just go with stone or brick.
Yeah, I like brick.
I've never found a texture that I like. Or a pattern. Whatever.
And it's done. No, it's not. Fuck. 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 This is what I get for trusting.
Oh, all your fucks led me to make a minor, tiny announcement on the channel. So a lot of people here have experienced YouTube channels starting to censor themselves more, even YouTube channels that have routinely been uncensored, because YouTube is really cracking down on the number of F-bombs you say in a short amount of time, and they will demonetize a video if it reaches a certain threshold. So a lot of people are bleeping more than, say, one F word every 5 to 10 seconds. Throughout the years of me doing this channel, I have gone against certain things I've said. Like, I've said no face cam, and I did it. I've said no mid-roll ads, and I've done it. I will not censor my language here, period. Ever.
Mostly
Except,
because...
like, the things we aren't going to say anyway, like racial slurs. But
that's also because you couldn't censor me if you tried, and I've
Yes.
tried.
But you will never have to worry about us bleeping ourselves here on the channel unless it's funny. There have been a couple times when I've said truly terrible things and intentionally bleeped it afterward in post. But the point is, if Akamura is going to drop 60 F-bombs in a few seconds, I'm going to let it happen.
I mean, what's your alternative?
What is that little chunklet? I hate that chunklet.
The thing? It's just kind of there.
Yeah, I'd break. You don't have to. But I would.
I mean, this lets me show off the precise hit.
Bonk bonk. It's your bonkin' hammer. I'm rewatching our Legend of Mana streams, and apparently I picked the hammer and we called it my bonkin' hammer.
Don't bonk.
Yeah,
Why you
we've been
bonkin'?
we've been doing your don't bonk meme for longer than I thought we were.
Don't bonk.
Lena says, siding is really useful, and so I'm fine with siding, but I do not want a boring house color. And so many homeowner associations limit you to 5 colors, and I hate it. I agree with you. But that's what I'm saying. Like, in The Sims, I tend to like white trim high up, but like where the Akamura just was, I would have made white rather than matching the rest of the house.
All right, we need a back door.
But I've just never been happy with a general...
Oh,
like,
there are some pre-selected ways to have a door.
Like a default go-to color or siding or pattern or whatever for the exterior of a house.
I
Never
need
found
a
one I
thinner
liked.
door.
See, okay, this is a good example of the FOV, because the hallway Akamura is in, to me, that looks like it's maybe 5 feet wide, if that, and that feels too narrow to me. Maybe even 4 feet wide, because I look at that door as a 3-foot door. Because that's about the standard width of a door, right? About 3 feet. So
about.
that just feels like barely a hallway. But I don't know if that's the FOV or if it's my brain not
yeah, check this
seeing the space properly. Oh my god, you gave yourself a secret door? That's so cool!
That's a new thing.
I love that.
Okay, let's see here. That's
They
a
also
good
have
thing.
some really interesting contracts in the game. Like, there was one
No, we
job
need
that
the- we need to
Akamura
keep
did
the
earlier
chestnut
today
color.
where the client had this big basement and part of the basement was just disgusting. So rather than clean it, the contract had Akamura just walling it off with bricks.
Yeah.
Like, that was what the client wanted. So funny.
Alright, so we're going to stick with the original thing. This was the laundry and mudroom. This is going to be the bathroom. This is bedroom. We're going to have the kitchenette over here. And we're going to build a small living room over here.
Okay.
So let's start with some flooring.
Oh, holy shit. This did take longer than I thought. We're almost at 2 hours already.
I'm going to keep on going if that's
No,
okay.
no, I'm not gonna end the stream.
so-
Well, I'm just surprised it felt like we've only been playing like a half
Yeah,
hour to 45 minutes.
So we're going to get a checkerboard for a backsplash. Color 1 will be
Whoa, you can change the
sage.
individual colors of the... Oh my god,
Color
that's
2
awesome.
will be off-white blue.
Oh my god, I gotta play this game more.
Okay, and then we are going to need some wood panels for the floor. I think we're going to go with some false wood linoleum. We got a lot of warmth going on, so I'm going to get some custom, and we're going to tone it. It's going to be a rich, kind of faded brown, maybe? Something like this. Just a nice, solid, false linoleum, because this pattern's nice, but ooh, that's a little too dark. Not feeling it. Okay. That's
Oh, you
okay.
have to
We can
sell
go
it.
in
You can't
here.
like... edit the one you bought?
I'm sure you can. I'm not going to. Let's bring it up a bit.
Okay. It doesn't look like you're
There
spending...
we go. Look at that.
It doesn't look like you're spending too much money either. Like,
No, not really.
it really gives you freedom to kind of do whatever you want when you're doing an actual flip.
So if you are worried about overshooting, as long as your door is shut, you will not clip into the other room.
Oh yeah, could you show the blue tape? Because I love that feature of the painting.
If you want to paint a subset of a room, you can. So do I have my roller out? Yep. If you want to paint a small section, you can just hold R2 to paint, but you can press R2 to set borders. And see, it tapes it off like it's blue.
Yep,
and
just
then-
like real life painting stuff.
And then I can paint in that area, and it will be a different color without overshooting.
Yeah, basically you can't, when you set up your blue tape border, you cannot accidentally paint outside of the border. So you
Yep.
can get really precise with it. I fucking love that feature. That is new too for House Flipper 2.
You don't have to unlock it, you start with it.
And that needs to be in The Sims. Like, it's such a brilliant design.
Yep.
Again, probably part of the reason why I like this game so much more than the first House Flipper. This feels a lot more feature complete. And which is another reason why I don't understand why people don't like it or prefer the first one. Even with expansions, I don't think they had some of those kinds of
All right.
interface tweaks.
In this room, I'm going to lay down some carpet.
Right. The fans are also saying it's been a fun stream. Raphael says, you have almost hit me like 10 times too, which is adding to the entertainment.
Yep. So for a bedroom, you're going to want a light shade for carpet. You don't want a white, because what if you spill something?
Here's the thing with Akamura, though. Well, and both of us. We don't hit in this house. We prefer our vengeance to be more subtle. Akamura has dumped the cat on me on a few occasions and made her my problem.
And I haven't thrown the cat before
yes.
y'all get insane.
Yep, just dump the cat on
I
my
would
lap.
never do that to my cat.
It's like, well, I have a cat on me while I'm trying to do something. Ouch.
What theme do I want the bedroom in?
You know what else? Like, earlier I said we have a slightly different setup here, and of course I don't have a face cam right now, but I'm sitting on the floor to do the stream, and I'm using my writing laptop to monitor the chat, and this is shockingly comfortable. And I can still see Akamura clearly, and I can monitor OBS clearly. I'm shocked I'm comfortable. My legs don't hurt. My back doesn't hurt.
Your pussy and your crack don't hurt?
Akamura,
What?
the hell is wrong with you?
A lot of things. You want me to start from the top?
My God.
What color do I want the carpet to be? Because that looks like pea fucking soup.
Yeah, or
That's
vomit.
bright.
Now, for me personally, I do like neutral colors on carpet. As boring as that may be, I like the
Let's
browns
just go
or the
with
grays.
A dark gray.
So since that's just tiling also, could you put carpet on the walls?
Yep.
Good. Like, I would think that's
You can
silly.
put carpet on the ceiling.
That's awesome. Like, I like the fact that it's a game that gives you that freedom. That is also a new feature. If I remember right, in the original House Flipper, textures were locked to what they were. So wall textures were their own thing, always. Just, it's a game. You should be allowed to do dumb shit if you
Yep.
want to.
And in here, I'm going to do sandstone tiles to imitate concrete. Ah, shit. See? The doors. There's no good door, so I've overshot.
Yep.
A good rule of thumb to have that I don't fucking follow because That's how you know it's good advice, is the person dispensing it doesn't fucking take it because they're a moron. Keep it on hand for when you are absolutely certain you're done. That way, if any mistakes come up, you can fix it. So we're just going to have a nice slate finish there.
Which is basically the equivalent of measure twice, cut once.
Yes.
What is that crazy rainbow color?
This?
Yeah.
Custom color metal.
Oh, I see. It's not actually the rainbow, the unicorn vomit. Got it.
Tile. Let's see here.
Okay, so you can use a custom file as a poster. Can you use a custom file as tiling? Would it let you, say, tile an entire wall of...
I don't know.
What
Oh,
the
God.
fuck?
Ow.
I hate that one.
No, marble floor is too bougie.
How much is the game, by the way?
I don't remember.
40? 30, maybe? It's not as expensive as a full-priced AAA
Alright,
game.
We're going to maximize the size. We're going to rotate it twice. I hate black when I want white mortar. White mortar is so nice. And we're in a bathroom, so we're going to do a nice faded blue.
Yeah, you don't want black in the bathroom. As much as I like black...
Regret immediate.
As much as I like black as a color, that just doesn't sound right for a bathroom. Maybe the floor. Maybe if it was like black tiling. But
Still bad.
yeah, that looks more like an exterior brick.
Yeah, maybe it's the color. Hmm.
How about well, I guess you're not there yet. But like countertops, can you customize them that much as well?
Mm-hmm. You can
That's
have granite
so
countertops
cool.
if you so desire.
So cool.
You know what? We're gonna go with the Cuberts.
Oh, that is cute.
We're gonna go bold.
I like now. See, I like that. I like that for a bathroom.
Yep. Then see, we are going bold because the rest of it is going to offshoot it by being nice and neutral.
Yes.
Okay.
That was one of my first design lessons. You
One
make
thing-
one thing bold and one thing neutral.
Yeah, one thing I'm not too sure about, you can have a bathtub or a shower.
There's no combo?
There's no combo.
Boo.
Alright, I need a nice wide set one. There we go.
Wow, that is taking up a lot of room.
Yep. It's too big.
Hmm.
We can't win! Oh, it's because of the window.
Huh.
Fine.
In real life, we do have a window on next to our shower, in the shower side, but it's got frosted glass, and since we're on a third floor, it kind of doesn't matter anyway. It's nice to have in the when it's very hot out.
Don't like it.
Oh, it's probably restricting you too because you're not against the wall, right? Because you can't have pieces of it just floating. So in the original House Flipper, you also had to assemble your plumbing and stuff, and it doesn't seem like you have to this time
See,
around.
I thought I was done, and I wasn't done. I need more Cuberts.
So you broke your own advice and regretted it.
That's how you know it's
Okay.
good advice. The person taking it, dispensing it, doesn't take it. I need a clown hat and a wig. I need a rainbow wig. You can just freehand a shower too.
Oh, cool.
But I just want the Boleno.
Oh, that one you... That one was just kind of hovering and it was working.
Yep. So here we are.
See, that looks way too narrow to me. That looks like it's 2 feet wide. Like you'd barely be able to turn around. That's why I think it's an FOV problem. That just, it feels wrong.
No, you're right. It's...
No, but... Yeah, but the shower is so close to the wall, I think it's an FOV
And
problem.
we're
I think
gonna
it's okay.
need windows. We're gonna need some curtains.
Oh, Lakebane looked it up. The game is $40 usually, although as this stream is going, it is 25% off. I do remember seeing that on when I got the link today. So right now the game is $30. If you're interested in design at all and want to give this a go, I highly recommend it. This is from me, who does not like these types of games usually, and I very much am eager to play it once Akamura is done today. So, and that's on top of the crap I actually have to do, like my chores on Final Fantasy XIV. So, it's good. It is a good game. But yeah, if you want to do a long stream, I don't care. I don't have any plans. I just need to wash the dishes. And the dishes can wait. So in the original House Flipper, you couldn't adjust the size of curtains like that, and I don't think they were movable. So now they are, and it's nice. And, yeah.
So these ones you can't pull up yet,
Oh, that sucks.
But, I mean, it's a bathroom.
Yeah, I guess.
Alright, so now we have a nice wide, too wide of shower, too wide. I overcorrected. Okay, now.
That also feels a little low. Like it, which again, that's not, no. I don't think this is you, Akamura. I think it's my personal interpretation of what I'm looking at.
Ah, yeah.
I don't think it's you. Did you move it? Because now it looks higher. And if
Nope.
you... Yeah, see, so there's something going on in my brain. Like, I have trouble with the... whatever the virtual space, whatever term that would be, of House Flipper, and I don't know why. Because it's on the first one, too. It doesn't feel right.
And again, we are maintaining a neutral area, what with the cuberts. Do we want the sink against a wall?
Depends on which way the door opens up, I would say. Yeah, that'd be weird. Because you'd be there brushing your teeth and someone would open the door on you and smack you right in the arm.
Okay.
I'd put a plant in that corner.
And for Krobik, a nice normal toilet. Plant stand.
Oh, yeah. Oh, that's nice, because you could put, like, toilet paper in part of it and also a plant on top of it or something.
Yep. We're gonna get a...
I don't know. Don't just take my ideas. I'm just spitballing. I'm all excited and shit.
Ah, got a precise placement of that shit. Here we go. And
Ooh.
put some orchids down.
I like that customization too. In the original House Flipper, there were plants, but the pot and the plant were the same object, so you were more restricted. Here, it's separate.
Alright, and then accessories are up here. We've got bathroom products. get a towel rack.
Towel rack.
We're gonna set one back here.
That's a good place
We're
for
gonna
it.
set one over here.
We recently had to deal with our own towel rack here in the real apartment because the idiots who did our bathroom the last time made some interesting decisions. One of which was they put the towel rack right next to where you would step out of the shower, and Nakamura kept ramming into it, which it also didn't help that they didn't drill the holes into the studs. They just mounted the towel rack by drilling directly into the drywall. And so all it took was a little bit of pressure and Nakamura bashing into it once.
Yep.
That basically the entire towel rack is now just constantly falling down. So he said, screw it. And on my decision, I was like, all right, we're changing this. And now we have a different towel rack, and that towel rack is just gone completely. And in my opinion, the shower and the entire bathroom has benefited from that change.
All right, one room down. Well, mirror.
Yes.
Mirror.
Now, I know you. I know you want to put a lot more stuff. So I can tell you're being mindful of the show. And you're trying to be a little faster. But yeah, oh, Crowbeak, your name was mentioned because just for you, Akamura got a non-square toilet. Oh yeah, that looks better. Oh, now the door opens out, so you could put... Yeah. Now see, that I like. And you always want doors to face out if you can help it. That way, if there's an emergency, you can just run.
Which reminds me.
Yep, there you go. Yeah, there you go.
All right, bedroom time.
Bedroom time.
One thing about bedrooms. Do not put the bed up against a window.
Crow in all caps says, thank you, I love you, for not doing the square toilet. Okay, yes. Please explain... Ah, shit. Please explain to me and to everyone what your whole logic is about not putting the bed up against a window.
So let's put it up against the window.
Because our real-life bed is like that, so what the hell?
Well, the thing is, we're on the 3rd floor, and we have curtains.
Okay.
Da, 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 ba. I'm gonna watch you sleep. I'm gonna watch you sleep. Don't you feel fucking vulnerable?
Yeah, but what's... I mean, how is that any... If someone's looking through the window watching you sleep, what does it matter which side the bed is on?
I mean, that's not the thing. It's the security of it.
Okay. Oh, that way you can,
Yep.
like, look at the person
And then
who's spying on
also-
you.
If the door is open, you're not staring at someone in your living room.
Interesting. Because I do the opposite when I build my Sims houses. I almost always put the bed on a window. But I tend to have my windows higher up, too.
Whoa. We're gonna put in...
Ledge
a
says
nice-
curtains. Yes. I like that chest of drawers.
Yes, this is the Dion set. We're gonna get a nightstand on either side. And lamps. I need lamps.
You know what?
Small
That's really
lamps.
fucking with my perspective, too, because even if that's just a full-size bed, then... Like, that looks like a full-size bed to me. But that would also mean this bedroom is pretty narrow, in my opinion.
Yep, it's an efficiency apartment.
I guess. It probably is just my brain being weird.
Okay, so
See, as nice as that is, I would want the room a little bigger. I look at the size of that room and think that it can't hold a full-size bed. I would want to put a twin in there.
yeah, and maybe that would be a good thing. Say this is a first-time home for someone starting out. But we're gonna go ahead and operate under the assumption that it's a child-free person or something. Dual income, no kids.
Yeah.
All right, and we're gonna need something nice for.
Oh.
Whoa, that's cool.
What is that?
I actually
Wall
really
art?
like that. Yep.
Cool. Yeah, that's...
Damn it, buy it.
What the... What happened?
I don't know. There we go. So, that's the bedroom done. Mudroom.
Mudroom.
Appliances. Washing machine.
Only now are my legs hurting, so I'm kind of stretched out a little differently. This is a very comfortable position to be in. Anytime you take the lead on a stream, I think we're going to have to do it this way in the future, because this is just working in every way now.
Okay. Washer. Dryer.
By the way, Ledge, were you here at the very, very beginning of the
What's
stream?
the difference? I don't fucking know.
Because after your pre-stream comment from last week, it got me thinking, and I've adjusted the intro music volume now to be just a smidge quieter. So I was wondering if you noticed any difference. I haven't gone through all the themes yet, but I've made some tweaks behind the scenes.
Okay, another thing you can have is floating shelves.
Okay, can you show that first one?
This one?
Yes. In real life, I fucking hate that. Because that one, to me, is a little too complex. The only thing I can see that one for is putting books in the biggest square and then putting a plant on top of the right square, and that's it. However, go back there real quick. The second one I like. That one's not too bad because you have a little bit more option, but I would still just prefer straight up squares or shelves instead of any random horse shit.
I declare it fucking done. Because what else do you need in there? Alright, now. When you are building your kitchen. Standing cabinets. We're going to go with a nice beige, I think.
The cat would fit in the squares. This is true.
The square hole.
The square hole.
Okay, so there are some cabinets that have function to them, but I don't care about those right now.
Function?
Functional cabinet.
Oh, as in the doors can open and all that?
Well, here's one with an oven in it. We'll
Oh, that's what you mean by function.
Yep, and this one's got a nice sink in it, sure.
That sink looks narrow, too. Is this game made by Europeans? Because if I recall, their houses are a little bit narrower and smaller than American
Crane
houses.
has a fridge.
That's a frit. Oh, awesome. Oh, I love that.
Yep, and we're thinking about efficiencies. So we're gonna scroll back up to home appliances. We're gonna get a stove top. And we're gonna try to attach it. There we go.
Wow, they even have the different sized burners. That's such a level of detail that's unnecessary. I love it.
Yep, back to the functional cabinets. You want some pull open cabinets and some drawers. And we'll just take a combo right here. A little bit of dead area. Do we have a thin one? We do have a thin one. Oh.
Oh,
good.
wow. That's so cool.
There we go. Now we can put up our backsplash. And we only want about 3, maybe 4 squares of it.
I like 3. I think that's all you need.
And there we go. We have a nice contrasting analogous color.
Yeah.
A nice blue to pop it.
Are you going to do... wait, before you sell it.
No, I'm done.
You weren't going to do the right angle on that?
No.
Oh, okay.
We don't need that much kitchen. Now we need some hanging cabinets. So, grab one of these. And see, since you put up 3, you already have your guideline
I just realized Mark's not here, is
for
he?
your cabinets.
He's gonna be upset he missed this stream.
We're gonna get a big one. And then since this one's a little thin one, we're gonna make things a little interesting. We're gonna put our thin cabinet in the middle.
Can you swap which side of the cabinet the hinge is?
Yes, in fact, let's
That's fucking
do
so
that.
awesome.
Let's do that.
I don't think I've sworn this much in other games either, but they really thought of everything with House Flipper too. So cool.
Yep,
It's
and then
so
you can,
good.
You can get a little half cabinet sometimes like this. And you can tuck a fridge in there if you want a separate fridge. You can tuck a hood in there if you're not working with an electric area. Let's get some of these. Oh. Yep. Just for some variety's sake. And
Oh my god, they made this game so
an
good.
open one.
All right, I'm
For
gonna
shits
do a
and also
little.
giggles.
I'm gonna open up Chrome and do a little research to answer a couple questions I have.
Now we're going to use the window as a guideline for where to set our bar.
Your bar.
Dining table. Yep, I want a nice, long, thin table. Like this.
Oh, gotcha.
Yep.
I am increasingly liking kitchens that look like that. I'm doing that a lot in The Sims too.
I'm not really feeling the color of the table, though. Let's see. Let's make it green. Let's make it green. It's a little too... That's a little too... Nope, that just talked me out of it. Okay, let's try to find another table. And if we don't find anything, we'll come back to it. See, that looks more on brand. That looks a little more antique. Let's find a lighter wood.
I have answered a question that's been bothering me. So the main developer of House Flipper and House Flipper 2 is a company called Frozen District, and they're in Poland. And so that immediately answers a couple questions I had about, like, the way the houses are shaped and their dimensions.
Yep, and since we are working with limited space, we're going to get some stools. And we're going to tuck them under the table.
That's another detail I wouldn't do personally. And I say that as a compliment. Like, I wouldn't think about doing that.
They're nice and under the table, so if we need them, we can pull them out, and if we don't, then there they stay.
Especially since it's an efficiency, that's a good tactic.
Yep, and now you're going to hear this out of a lot of people when you're in interior design. When it comes to separating your areas, nothing does it like a rug. So, oh god,
I don't like that rug.
I don't.
When it comes to rugs, I like the more regular shapes, personally.
Yeah, let's.
That just looks like a bath mat to me.
Yeah, that looks awful. Let's do this, but we're gonna futz. But we're
Wow,
gonna
you can
futz.
even select whether it has fringe or not.
Yep.
Holy crap.
We're gonna do in a striped suede base. Ew. Awful. Terrible. Jesus. Ah. 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 Ah.
You're gonna need some brain bleach after
I
this?
need Jesus. Oh. Hi. Hello. Take you home from the bar. Let's see here. No, let's change this color first. saucy.
Saucy?
Oh, right, I need to change the fringe. Details. Sure. Fringe. Here we go. So, we're going to set this about here for now. Let's find some nice modern seating.
The game is constantly saving as you go, right?
Uh-huh.
Okay. I assume it's sort of auto-saving every step you're doing. So you don't have to worry about losing your progress if your computer explodes.
Yep. That's a bit awkward. Alright, so.
Lena says she loves the fact that you have full color customization, even though that's not how Welcome Mats work in real life. Yeah, you can do a lot in this game that especially the first game did not give you these options.
No, we are not expecting a whole shitload of fucking company.
Right. You're not in a party house.
So...
Hell, the house you're working with doesn't look that much bigger than our apartment.
It's not really. I need something for a TV. You know what? I like it. So not only will a rug block the area off, but so will creating an artificial barrier.
Yeah.
So we're going to go to electronics, wherever the hell that is in here. I think it's home appliances, hobbies, decorations, lights.
God, I look at the brand name of that, of your furniture, it says Scotty, and just my mind jumps to Skibbity Toilet, and I'm so sorry.
You should be. Okay.
I'm glad I'm too old to know or care about Skibbity Toilet. I agree with you, Ginergy, who says, I really can't see why people are complaining about this. It feels like you have limitless options. It's because the specific complaints I'm seeing are that there's not as much actual stuff. Because, again, the original had multiple expansion packs, including an expansion pack that was legitimately sponsored by Home and Gardens, which is, I don't know if they're if they're more than American company, but it's a big American company for interior and exterior design. So Home and Gardens did a whole garden expansion, and they had a pet stuff, and they had, I think, one more expansion. I can't remember exactly. But that's mainly why. The other complaint I was seeing was that there are no longer mini games when you're putting things up like radiators and showers, which to me is actually a positive, because those mini games weren't all that great. I mean, they were fine. They did what they needed to do, but
All right, we're done, everybody.
You don't have wiring.
Right, I didn't put any lights. Fuck.
Yes. You say
Good catch.
I'm your backup. I'm your backup.
Oh, shit. Okay, let's put up some lights.
Yep. Otherwise, nighttime is going to suck in that place.
This is nice. Oh, too bougie.
It was very nice. Ooh, Lena says her apartment is 840 square feet. Says I would be happy with the same amount of size of house, maybe with the garage added. I think that's about the size of my house. The house I lived in for a long time was 1,040, but I think that included the garage, which was a 2-car garage. So it might be around that size.
I like the same light switch.
Yes, consistency on light switches.
Area.
I agree. Okay, here's a question for you. I'm sure you can wire that light switch to the table lamps, but can you not do that? Can you turn on those table lamps without a switch? Awesome. Because I would figure those shouldn't be
Yep, so we're
attached
gonna need,
to a light. You would need an overhead light or something.
Speaking of which, we're going to need a soft light for the bedroom.
Who the heck wants mini games and house design game insanity? I agree with you.
And we're going to make it a little exciting.
And even when I say mini games, it wasn't even a mini game so much. It was like if you put down a radiator, you had to click a couple times to screw in the radiator. And
There we
people
go.
miss that. Like, I don't understand. It doesn't add anything to the experience.
A nice soft light to a nice bedroom. And now we're going to turn that off.
Yeah. That bedroom really came together.
Yes. Now for here, we're going to need something a little brighter.
Wait, you can affect
If
the
that's
brightness?
You can.
Are you serious? Oh my god.
Ah, do we have any bar lights aside from this one? We
I
do.
like that light. I do a lot of that in The Sims also. I find that a very
So we're going to put
pleasing
up
light
2.
design.
And then we're going to attach them both to this switch.
So cool. And that's good
'Cause you're in the
placement
bathroom,
because you can
you're
see
gonna
yourself in the
need
mirror really
some
well.
light, yep. Now in here, we want a nice, warm, entertaining light.
So here's a fun fact for people. I don't know why I'm going to get this personal. It's not that personal. I like taking showers in the dark or with very, very, very little ambient light. It's just more calming and peaceful to me. So I can already foresee that when I play this game too on my own, I'm going to put another switch near the shower for the lights. That would be kind of fun. It's great that it gives you the option to do that kind of thing. Because I'm sure you can have multiple switches affect the lights, right?
Yep.
Any individual light.
Here
That's
we
awesome.
go. False wood facade on it. We're going to set this here. And then, I don't know if you saw that, we can change the size of it.
Oh, cool. No, I didn't see that. That's great.
Yep, so we're going to attach this switch here. And then over here, we just want a nice... Let's get one that looks similar. We're going to set that here. We're going to bring that down. And we want it to match the one in the kitchen, so you want to know the best way to do that?
Go
Dropper.
on.
And boop.
Very good.
And now we're going to attach it to this one. So... Ugh, God, I just came home. Fuck. Do I want something from the kitchen? I sure fucking do. I'm not hungry. I'm gonna go sit down for a bit. Watch a little bit of Toad and Lobster.
Frog and lobster. I love the... Yeah, so the little cartoon that's playing, Akamura has named it Frog and Lobster. Which is just a great name for that cartoon. That is a show I would watch. I would like to watch some Frog and Lobster. Not to also backseat game. Before we completely put a pin in this, can you do something on the wall that faces... Like when you go... Right when you go into the main room, it just feels like that room is very...
We just need... Sorry, gimme.
You're fine.
And then if you want to duplicate an item, you can.
Also very helpful.
And then I'm just going to attach these
That grid system's really nice too, because
here.
boy, does that help line shit up, which I have trouble with usually in the game.
There we go. And now we don't have to do the laundry in the dark.
Nice.
Anyway.
Yeah, can you put literally... that's just way
that's a
too
lot of dead
nothing.
wall. I agree.
Yeah.
Well, that depends. Do we want some storage?
I'll leave that part up to you. I was just like, that is
Or-
a very naked wall.
You know what? There's not enough space. Sometimes you come home and you just want to read.
Yeah. There you go.
And we do need something, something smaller for when you come home, I think. Bougie. Low storage. Get a little shoe cabinet over here. And you know what, let's also get a decoration. Let's get a poster. No, maybe. I keep second guessing. Yeah, let's get a poster. Let's get. Let's get a Pinnacle Cove poster.
Lena likes the storage you've got. She said it's good for a small house. Oh, I like that spot. Then your books are right there. As long as the door doesn't open into it. Oh, no, it doesn't. The hinge is on the other side.
Yep.
Yeah, it's perfect.
All right. I do declare it's done.
All right.
It's did.
I like it.
All right, let's auction it.
Yes, I want to see this process. I know how it works in the first, but not the second.
All right, sell house. How are we feeling?
Oh, you can straight up sell it at a loss. Wow,
Is it a loss? No, it's a profit.
Is it? On the left it says you spent 70, like you've got a loss of 76,000.
I put $76,000 into it.
So, wait. So their offer is that much plus 23,000?
Yep.
I see. Okay.
So, yep, Sarah Mack wants it for 100K.
Okay. Do you have any control over this, or?
No, but as I sell more houses, I can get more buyers. I can push them for more money.
Okay.
It's all in the perks.
Okay, because see, that's what I was wondering. In the first game, you are told who the client is ahead of time, I think.
Oh.
Or something like that, and then you can kind of work on the house to what they want. So this seems like it's a bit different.
Yep, so we're selling this house for $100,300.
Got it. Okay, enjoy your new house, Owen.
Yep, we're taking photos.
Oh, that's awesome. I'm glad they still do photos there.
Yep, so we can see how far we've come.
And my thing here is, like, because they do the photos, and especially because this one was streamed, then we're always going to have a record of it. And then this doesn't feel so empty for me.
Yep.
I think when I play this and start flipping actual houses, I'll want to take screenshots. Just
Okay,
a ton
so
of
here's...
screenshots. Oh, my God.
Yep, and I just cleaned it out. They can plant whatever the hell they want. Look at all that wallpaper.
Wow. That's so cool.
Yep. That mess. We took that wall out and just opened it up. Completely refreshed the cabinets.
Oh, my God.
God, yep. Just ripped it all out. Started fresh. Oh, look at the bedroom.
You know, I guess it would make more sense with a full size if you shove it against two walls.
You could do that if you were living
Yeah.
alone, but it would be really hard for one person to get in and out of it if you shove it against two walls.
Well, I don't know. I mean, if I lived alone, yeah, I would just shove one side of the bed against the wall.
Oh, we're checking.
Oh, my God.
There we
Oh,
go.
it was just loading Oh, my God.
No, yeah, it's still loading. We're just having a
Yeah.
struggle fuck.
Oh, yeah, half your stuff isn't even there yet, it looks like.
Okay, no, I think we are permanently having a struggle fuck.
Yeah. Yep. Yep, my GPU is unhappy right now.
Oh, God.
I hope my voice is coming through smoothly. Oh, no, it is still loading. It had to load in all your games. Yeah, it's just... okay.
I'm just gonna have a sit. Have a sit. Just gonna have a sit.
That's the only problem to me about House Flipper 2 right now. It is not as optimized as it probably should be.
It's chugging in a wagon.
We're we're 99% good. I'm watching the bars on OBS.
Now we're bad.
Ugh. That's okay. Well, this has been a ton of fun. And you can see how Akamura really tears it up with House Flipper. So I am, as with everything, I'm going to watch the view counts on this. If this does pretty well, then we might revisit the game and see what kind of horrible chaos I can get up to.
Oh, God.
And we'll see if the Akamura is willing to fix it or if she just wants to burn my entire project to the ground. But anyway, I hope you all liked the stream. If you did, leave likes, comments, and all that. Plus links in the video description where you can go to Discord, PayPal, Patreon, and other ways you can support the channel, as well as purchase this game on Steam, which again, right now it's 25% off. But we did buy this ourselves. This is not a sponsored game in any way. We have no plans for next week's stream as of now, but there is plans in 2 weeks. The final DLC of Not For Broadcast will be out in 2 weeks, so we'll be doing that then. Don't know what else is going to happen. Oh, and this week on the channel, the next turn of Princess Maker will be on, so you have that to look forward to. So that will do it for today.
I don't know if you can see it, but there is a Halloween update coming in Q4.
Oh, yeah. Can you expand the roadmap if the game doesn't... If the game lets you? There you go. So, yeah, they've got plans and a Christmas update. This still isn't early access?
Yep, it's out. This is their
Wow.
second roadmap.
That's cool. I'm glad they're supporting it. Yeah. Awesome. Okay, Alt-Tab. Teaching Akamura the behind-the-scenes nonsense. Cue up the intro sting. All right. So anyway, thank you all very much for watching, and we will see you again next week for another stream of something else. We don't know what yet, but
We'll see you then.
if you do get this game, take some pictures of your houses and show me in my Discord.
Yes, I want to see.
It'll be cool to see it. All right. Thanks for watching, guys. Have a good weekend.
Bye.
Bye.